Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome to part 26 of my Skarsnik campaign. Starting off with a battle against some rebels that have appeared. And we want to try and finish them off, because the last thing we need is rebels re-establishing themselves and re-establishing one of the green skin factions that we need to wipe out. But I think we'll be okay. They do have a lot of night goblins, so I imagine they probably all got fanatics. We've mostly got goblin spearmen, but we do have a couple of fanatic units. We've also got some trolls and some spider riders, so they're all going to be very useful. So here come the night goblins. They've got a unit of goblin archers as well. See if we can finish those off with the spider riders before they do too much damage. Opening fire with the arrows, not doing too much damage, but looks like one of them gets an arrow in the face there. Not too many dead, but quite a lot of damage done. Oh, yeah, a few down. But the enemy archers are now in range, so they're opening fire. But we should be okay. We should be fine. Okay, they're in range. We're going to pull back now. Our trolls are going to charge in. There they go. But there come some fanatics, but that's not a problem. And our trolls charging in, doing quite a lot of damage there. Our fanatics coming out, but there's fanatics going in as well. There's a lot of fanatics flying all over the place. Our spider riders are going to charge in now. Our fanatics doing quite a lot of damage. So we've got an engagement going on here. Goblin v goblin action. Hot green action going on. Very nice. Our spider riders going in there doing a lot of damage to the goblin archers and to the goblin great shaman. On the right flank we've managed to break the night goblin unit here. Another one's close to breaking. Our trolls are taking a lot of damage though. They're surrounded. But they are dishing it out. Our goblin spider riders had to evade a night goblin unit. They don't want to get bogged down. But they are coming back, and they're going to come and charge into the rear of this unit here. They're also taking damage from arrows. But that's going to do a lot of damage. So the enemy left flank is broken, as is their centre. The right flank is a bit stronger. They've got units sort of like spread along here. But we now have units freed up from our left flank who can come and assist. So our spider riders done a lot of good work. They're already up to 40 kills. They're going to just chase down. Oh, they're going straight into this block here. That does a lot of damage and causes a chain rout. More fanatics coming out. The goblin great shaman there, casting some magic, casting sneaky stabbing on this unit of night goblins, but it's not going to do any good because the trolls have come back and they're quite angry. Yeah, there was a pinball goblin there, just got punted into another troll and bounced off. So the unit coming to sneak up, trying to attack us from behind, but we've got some fanatics ready to go. And out the fanatics go. And as you can see, they do a lot of damage. And that night goblin unit wavers and then runs. With that, we've pretty much managed to break their entire army. However, what we are going to do is chase down as many remaining goblins as possible. So here come the forest goblin spider riders. Just going to chase down this unit. We need to do as much damage as possible because we've got no way of chasing them down afterwards. So the more damage we do to them, the more likely it is the next time they attack, we'll have an easy victory. So no point wasting that. The Night Goblin Spider Rider is already up to 150 kills. Good job, guys. That is top spider riding. Look at your creepy little mounts you've got there. Look at that. Just chase this unit down as well. I mean, you know, I can't blame the rebels, because I must admit, ever since the Red Eye joined us, they have had the rough end of the stick. But on the other hand, they have to accept that we are their new overlords, and, you know, not rebel, please. Close victory, but a victory. So we've managed to hold them off, and we got some money for it, and we may as well just ransom the captives, because the fightiness of this army does not matter. The only problem is we can't chase him down to finish him off. But could be worse. So the Vampire Council sacked Zufbar. Thanks a lot for that. And under Dark Moon's glare. So we could get +6 leadership for 3 turns. That might come in useful. But then the money might come in more useful. So I'm going to risk more Slab's Wrath. There's a lot of raiding going on because the vampire counts are dicks.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
Okay, can we go there?
Moving.
And then raid. Good. And Grimgor, my overly large orc friend. Yeah, good. You're happy. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go over there. These vampire rebels might be problematic. They're also the Red Eye have respawned. That was a Red Eye force. But they have taken a beating and they've had to retreat. So maybe it'll be alright. Maybe. It should be fine. It'll be alright. Right. Okay, so the other thing I was going to do was check on Ekrund. Yes. So we can build a Savage Orc host. What's that? Yes, host. Lovely stuff. Oh, the other thing I was going to check was, I know... Okay, so Von Karstein is still allied with me. Yes, he is. But he's still allied with Oh, no, he's at war with Manfred. He joined me. Oh, ooh. Interesting. Vlad. My goodness, I didn't expect this so soon. So here comes Isabella with a, well, she's heading off, to be honest. Looks like Vlad is having some difficulty with the Norskans. Not as much trouble as he will have in a few weeks when they have war mammoths, but currently they should just have a lot of horse archers, which are a pain in the arse. But at least they're not war mammoths, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Ashag, you get up here. We want you to do some stuff. Okay. Shirt, I want you here. Rathug, I want you in here. We're gonna. They look like they've been taking some territory inside the sort of Vampire Councilvania, Vampire Council land, and we need to deal with Manfred. Manfred's there. Heinrich's there, and Helmund is there. Always reminds me of the mayonnaise.
Ready for murdering.
Yes, you are, Grimgor. You are ready for murdering, and that's good. Okay. Need walls here. We can't afford walls yet. Damn. Darn it. It's fine. Sospug, you go over there. We're going to move Skarsnik and Grimgor to attack Castle Drakenhof, and that should draw Manfred back. Yeah, damage buildings, yeah, we're not going to do anything about that because there's no point. Zufbar, yeah, you're gone. Sorry, Zufbar. Oh, well, we can just auto-resolve that. That's that army, so at least we can get rid of the Red Eye. And yet we'll just get the money again. Red Horn tribe have been obliterated. Is that the Welsh ones? The pudding? Is that pudding? I don't know. Okay, yeah. I want obedience, so I'm the boss. Try and keep them sweet as long as possible. A lot of raiding going on. Ooh, a Banshee. Can we assassinate a Banshee? We can. Critical as well. Good job, Shirt. And we got a Pigeon Plucker. Pendant. Good. Why not?
Trixie.
You are Trixie Skarsnik, that's true. Why don't you go over there and then set up a raiding camp? And Grimgor, why don't you go over there and do the same? Not getting any money, but we are at least not taking damage. You get Stalker shirt, so we're going to get Stalker for shirt, and we're also going to give him Survivalist. Sure, why not? So Untainted characters are actually giving it 13. So actually, the vampiric corruption in the area is trending towards 43.5%, which is good for us, bad for the vampires, which is just how we want it, really. Zufbar, yeah, you're going to rebel, and there's not much I can do about that. Maybe we should move. I should really get you some more. What would be good? Okay, so what do the... Okay, so they've got quite a few heavily armoured units, quite a few light units, some monsters, some cavalry. If they siege Mount Gumbad, the infantry is going to be doing the fighting, and they'll be on the walls more than likely. So maybe maybe some... Let's get some squig hoppers. They can charge out and run interference if Mount Gumbad comes under attack. That's what we're going to do there. We want some... we can't build walls yet, but we can upgrade. We're going to do that. Varenka Hills is going to get an upgrade. Indeed. And Azhag, you're going to take over Uzdrag's army, because you're just a bit more fighty. Uzga, you are going to go and do some recruitment at Karakate Peaks. I don't have to worry about your fightiness because you're already maximum fighty. Okay, that's fine. If you hop in there. Oh, we're already using that. Okay, that's fine. Right, next turn. Oh, Morglus, you've got a skill point. You can be Ironhard. That's what she said. And Spite of the Bad Moon. Yeah. What are the vampire counts doing? Grashnak's yeah, okay, that's gone. They're moving ever closer to Mount Gumbad. Zufbar again. God damn it, Manfred, you're literally the worst. Okay, well, yeah, that was to be expected. To be honest, I'm amazed they didn't declare war on me when Manfred did. Ambusher discovered. Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine.
I got plans.
Skarsnik, you can reach Castle Drakenhof this turn, and if we march Grimgor, he can move to assist. So, Shirt, can you just knock down the walls? You can, lovely. And maybe we can knock them down again? No. That's okay. They've still got quite a lot of defences in there, so we're going to have to be... Or do we... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move up. Set up a raiding camp. Move you up, Grimgor. Ah, shoot. He marched. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I'll just move you there. Oh. God, more rebels everywhere. Jesus. Okay, you head there. Azhag. We can't recruit anyone just yet. But I do want you to have the Doom Diver Catapult. And maybe get rid of these goblin Spider Riders and these Orc Boar Boys because they're not going to be that useful. Maybe get two Doom Diver catapults. That's what I'm feeling. 2 Doom Diver catapults. Okay, next turn we can attack Castle Draken. Oh, no, you know what? I'm going to do it now because otherwise I'm going to take a round of attrition. So balls to it. We're going in. Going in, and I think we'll fight this one. Yeah, it might be fun. Okay, so here we are, Castle Drakenhof. As a faction capital, it has a very strong garrison. So even though there is no army here, it's still going to be quite well. It's not. It shouldn't be too difficult. We should be able to win fairly easily because we've got 2 armies. We've got Skarsnik's army, led by Skarsnik, obviously. Graham and Queenie there. Troll team, the troll group, whatever the hell they're called, and then we have Grimgor, who has entered battle with a lot of Black Orcs and Big Uns. So this should be fairly straightforward. Plus, there's some nice big holes in the wall, courtesy of our Goblin Big Bosses. Thanks, guys. Team effort. Good job. Just going to stop at the wall and wait for our units to get into position, and here they come. We're going to break through the walls, and oh, there go the trolls straight into that unit of Graveguard. Graham and Queenie there, and here comes some ghosts, but we ain't afraid of no ghosts, so that should be fine. I mean, I think do they cause terror? Yeah, they do. But we should be okay because Skarsnik's right here. So the trolls here have got a leadership of 82, 88, 84. Yeah, they're going to be fine. They're going to be absolutely fine. And on the right here, the Crimson Killers have are queuing up to get through the wall. Very very good of them, I guess. I mean, maybe come round, guys. Just a thought. Azdrag's coming in. He's got a nice line up here. Yeah, he's going to kill him, and there he goes. He's doing some sneaky magics, which I think manages to actually clip Graham. He probably wouldn't appreciate that, Azdrag. Maybe a nice bunch of flowers later, just to say sorry for that. The rest of the army sort of just holding position. They probably think we're going to come through the gate, but there's a giant hole in the wall, guys. You might want to defend that. No, okay, fine. Well, do whatever you think. That's fine. So the ghosts here getting pummeled by trolls. Somehow. I'm not sure how that works. Here comes a Vargulf. He's doing some damage. Grimgor's forces are almost here. Grimgor himself fighting his way through. There he is. Look, he's kicking people out of the way, saying, "Look, get out of the way, you stupid grots. I want to get me some fighting in." And in he goes. Good job, Grimgor. Straight through the wall. Azdrag's taking a bit of a beating. He had some Vargeists drop on him. Unpleasant. No doubt Graham is chuckling to himself after that that bolt spell went a bit awry and managed to smack him in the back. But Azdrag will be fine, probably. You'll be alright, Azdrag? You okay? No, okay, maybe not. That's fine. He'll be alright. And here comes a Terrorgeist. Down it comes. It's gone straight for Grimgor. Grimgor's going to get himself. He's going to dust himself up. It's Grimgor v Terrorgeist. There's ghosts being thrown around like they're rag dolls. There's Vargeists and trolls and Black Orcs. Oh my. A lot of buffs going off. Crimson Killers have been backed up by more Black Orcs there. There's more Black Orcs come pouring through the breach. So Skarsnik there is embroiled in combat with some Vargeists and a Vargulf. The Terrorgeist is, Grimgor's been fighting it. He's been doing a good job, but he's very tired. He did have to run all the way to battle, so probably has a bit taken out of him. The Vampire Count's armies have finally realised that no one's going to come through the gate, so maybe they should reorganise, and they're going to march down and try and plug the gap. But unfortunately, that's not going to go very well. Terrorgeist here is absolutely surrounded. Grimgor there finishing off some Vargeists. Look at that, he's well happy with himself. Skarsnik there using his Prodder. That did quite a lot of damage to that Graveguard unit. That killed quite a few of them. And with the rest of the army, now the Black Orcs and basically the rest of our forces can turn around and... Oh, that Terrorgeist has gone down. And there we go. So the Graveguard are now going to get utterly overrun. Not sure what their plan was. Wasn't a good one, whatever it was. Bye, guys. Queenie and Graham have a competition who can kill the most. Queenie winning by a landslide currently. No doubt she'll use that to gloat later. And the Graveguard, utterly overwhelmed, just crumble into dust rather than continue to face the combined Orc and Goblin horde. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight that either. I mean, good job on you guys for a holding position like that. Here come another unit of Graveguard. This time we've got Fanatics in range. In fact, they decide that, well, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to charge in. This unit here still held in reserve, but they're not expecting a lot of Fanatics to come flying out. That is very satisfying. And they just get up just in time to be knocked over again. And again. So even without having engaged in combat, these units are down to about half strength after being completely pummeled with Fanatics. I mean, knifing them probably not going to do a lot of well, you know, trolls can just club them, to be honest, that's fine. But knifing them probably not going to have much effect on a skeleton. However, a giant spider is always effective. So is throwing up over them, I guess, maybe. Yeah, those guys, they've had enough. They're down. Bye, guys. That was uncalled for. That was a low blow. So with that, the enemy army is already crumbling due to army losses. And our horde is just going to charge straight down to engage. However, Grimgor has spotted a lone unit of Graveguard, and he's going to charge out and engage them in single combat, just for a laugh. Unfortunately, the Graveguard see Grimgor coming and decide to just crumble into dust rather than fight him. However, Grimgor is still well chuffed with that, so whatever makes you happy, Grimgor, you know? Yep, good. Okay, so over here there are some Black Knights with lances and barding, trying to do some damage, but it's not doing. Oh, and the Vargolf, he's taken it, but he gets back up. Look at that. That's, I mean, that is brave, but stupid. And he's not going to last much longer. In fact, Graham is bored now. Look at that, and he just dies. And with that, Castle Drakenhof is ours. Have that, Manfred. Gonna burn down your little home. Holy crapola! That's a lot of. My goodness, that's a lot of money. Yes, absolutely. I think I will. I'll have that. Thanks very much. Thanks, Manfred. Grimgore is bossy as well. There we go. Okay. We can't do anything with it this turn. We're going to take some attrition, but that's okay. Oh, here comes Isabella. Interesting. Maybe this will force the vampire counts to fall back, which would be ideal. I can then pull back myself and replenish my numbers, and then go in for the kill. Oh, Iron Rock is still uninhabited. Might go and take that back over in a bit. Yeah, Morgulus is fine there. Mugs, I kind of want you to take... We should really move you over here, shouldn't we? Let's go over there. How's that doing? That's fine, that's still okay. And Ekrund. 2 more turns and we'll be good there. Lovely. As soon as we've now got all this money, I can take this opportunity to just build everything I've ever wanted. What do we want there? Money, yeah. Money, yeah. Maybe a shaman hut? Sure, why not? Just, you know, making it rain. Thanks to Manfred there. Upgrade Death Pass, Black Crag, top rank, lovely jubbly. Crooked Fang 4, yeah, we can upgrade, we can get Arachnarok Spiders, build the walls there, finish off that, build more money, and here we can upgrade, and upgrade, and upgrade, and upgrade. And that's it, we spent all our money in one turn. That's pretty good. Rathug, you've got a skill point. Let's spend it on Misdirector. And Grimgore has got another skill point himself. And we're going to give that to... let's give it to Warpath. And... no, I think that's okay. I think that's alright. Just beef up your armour a bit, I think. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay, so that's all for this episode. But next time we're going to look at finishing off. Maybe we can pin down Manfred here and smack his head in for daring to attack us, and then Heinrich and Hellman wandering around here. Do we send reinforcements to Mount Gumbad? Maybe we could send Azhag the Slaughterer to back it up. One more turn, we got some Squig Herders, so that's not too bad, but we could use more defences there, certainly. But maybe we can force them to retreat, especially with Isabella coming down to lend us a hand as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.